Sometimes tears arrive quietly, unbidden and unexpected like a soft rain on a still night. They appear without fanfare, without a dramatic trigger, a subtle overflow of something deep within, with no clear reason, no obvious wound to explain their presence. You might find yourself questioning their origin, wondering what unspoken feeling they represent. They slip out in private moments, stolen seconds when the world isn't watching, when the guard is down and vulnerability peeks through. Behind a closed door, where the silence amplifies the sound of your own breathing and the weight of unspoken emotions. In the shower, where the cascading water washes away the pretense, and the steam blurs the line between reality and feeling. Or while staring at the rain, finding a strange solace in the rhythm of the droplets, a mirroring of the sadness within. There's no dramatic cause, no earth-shattering event to point to, no single moment to blame, just a deep, quiet sadness that overflows, a reservoir of unspoken feelings finally finding its way to the surface. It's a gentle flood, not a raging storm. You cry silently, the tears tracing paths down your cheeks, a silent language understood only by you. Not wanting to disturb anyone, not even yourself, as if acknowledging the sadness would somehow make it more real, more permanent. This is a private conversation with a part of you barely understand, a dialogue with the shadows that linger in the corners of your heart. The world outside keeps moving, oblivious to the internal landscape shifting within you. Cars pass, people laugh, the TV chatters on, a constant reminder of the life that continues, indifferent to your private sorrow. But your world shrinks to the ache in your chest, a physical manifestation of the emotional weight you carry. You're an island, adrift in a sea of normalcy, feeling utterly alone in your experience, hoping no one notices how hard you're struggling to stay afloat, desperately trying to maintain the illusion of composure. When the tears stop, there's no peace, just exhaustion, a heavy weariness that settles in your bones. You wipe your face, erasing the evidence of your vulnerability. Put the mask back on, and pretend nothing happened, slipping back into the role you play for the world. Just tired, you say, the words a shield against further inquiry, because this sadness feels like yours alone to carry, a burden too heavy to share. But in that quiet moment, you wonder if anyone else feels this way, if others experience these silent storms within. And you keep going because you have to, because life demands it, even when your heart feels like it's breaking. Living with sadness, it's a unique and often isolating experience. It's not just a fleeting feeling, it's a state of being that permeates every aspect of your life. It's like wearing a heavy, invisible coat, a coat that clings to you, weighing you down with each passing moment. No one else sees it, this burden you carry, but you feel its weight with every step. Every single step requires more effort, more energy than it should. Simple tasks become monumental. What once was easy now feels like climbing a mountain. Even getting out of bed feels like a mountain. The thought of facing the day ahead can be paralyzing. The coat muffles joy, it dulls the vibrant colors of life. Laughter and happiness seem distant, unreachable, like a world you can no longer fully access. You want to join in, to feel that lightness again, but the weight holds you back. It anchors you to the ground, preventing you from taking flight. Your thoughts move slowly, decisions feel overwhelming, each choice a monumental task, and you forget things. Small details slip away, adding to the sense of disorientation. Others seem to move through life with ease, gliding effortlessly through their days, and you wonder how. What's their secret? What are you missing? The loneliness is sharp, a piercing ache in your soul. No one knows you're carrying this burden. It's a silent struggle, a hidden pain. They just see you, the surface you present to the world, maybe a little quieter, a little distant. They might notice a slight change, but they don't understand the depth of it. They might think you're not trying hard enough, that you're simply lacking motivation or willpower, but every day is a secret battle, a constant fight against the weight of that invisible coat. And it's exhausting. Utterly and completely draining. You're a soldier in a war no one else can see, a warrior battling an unseen enemy, and you keep fighting, you persevere, even when it feels impossible, even when every fiber of your being screams for you to stop. The world doesn't pause for your sadness. Emails, bills, chores, they keep coming, demanding energy you don't have. You're expected to perform, to be yourself, even when you feel hollow. On social media, everyone looks happy and you feel left behind. Logic says everyone struggles, but your sadness tells you you're alone. You become a master of disguise, answering "good you," while hiding the storm inside. This performance drains you, widening the gap between your true self and the mask you wear. Surrounded by people, you've never felt more alone. But you keep moving, because life doesn't stop. And you hope, quietly, that someone else understands. Explaining this sadness is nearly impossible. How do you describe an ache with no clear cause? When someone asks what's wrong, the words get stuck. I'm just tired, you say, but it barely scratches the surface. Well-meaning advice, get more sleep, think positive, misses the mark. Their solutions make you feel more alone, more misunderstood. So you retreat, keeping the heavy coat on, staying silent. You fear being a burden, so you manage it alone. But sadness isolates you, convincing you your voice doesn't matter. The truth, you don't need a dramatic reason for your pain. Your feelings are real, and that's enough. It's okay not to have the words or answers. Just saying, I'm hurting and I feel alone is a powerful start. When lost in sadness, it can feel like you're wandering in a dense fog, unsure of which way to turn. The path ahead seems long and daunting, and the destination feels impossibly far away. But in these moments, you don't need to see the whole path, just the next step. Focus on that one small movement forward. Recovery isn't about grand gestures, those sweeping changes that feel out of reach right now. It's about small, gentle actions, the tiny acts of self-care that can accumulate over time. Open a curtain, let a little light in. Make tea, a simple act of nurturing. Feel the warmth in your hands, let it soothe you. Walk outside, even if it's just for a moment. Notice the sky, its vastness and beauty, the air, the sounds. Let them ground you in the present. These aren't cures, they won't magically erase the sadness, but reminders you exist in the world, that you are connected to something larger than yourself. The bravest step might be reaching out to someone, breaking the isolation. A simple message, I'm having a tough day, can lighten the load, letting someone know you're not okay. A true friend will listen without judgment, no explanation needed. Sharing even a little of the weight helps. It creates a connection. Be kind to yourself. You're fighting a hard battle, and you deserve compassion. Allow yourself to rest without guilt or shame. Forgive yourself for not being okay. It's a temporary state, not a permanent condition. This feeling isn't who you are, it's just a visitor. It will pass, like clouds drifting across the sky. You're not alone. There are others who understand. We're all taking small steps toward the light together.